Hey y'all, Discount Big Fry here. Let's talk about Modern Warfare 2. This past week we got to see campaign gameplay footage of the mission Dark Waters in Modern Warfare 2 on Summer Game Fest, and needless to say, my opinions have changed. I decided to watch Big Fry's stream of the event, and even though he's pretty excited for the game coming out, I, of course, have my own thoughts. I'm gonna stay as neutral as possible, but I have a few questions. Is this game worth the $70 price tag on launch? Is it being overhyped? Let me help you answer those in this video and in the comment section below. Let's get into it. I just want to say that the campaign trailer for the mission Dark Waters was just fucking beautiful to look at. It opened up with the big dick warfighters Task Force 141 riding in on little U-boats to an oil rig. It was a really appealing shot to look at because we've seen for the first few seconds that Infinity Ward is not fucking around anymore. We've seen the full array of weather effects, gun physics, AI movement, and behavior patterns, and it was just super fucking pleasing to look at. The gun sounds I'm kinda indifferent on, and there are games who definitely do it better in my honest opinion, but they don't sound horrible, just not the best thing I've ever heard. While watching Big Fry's video on the trailer, he pointed out something I didn't hear the first time around. When you shoot somebody, you can hear their body hit the deck with a thud. That's another supporting factor that Infinity Ward is attempting to care. Later on in the trailer, you get to see the player using a Molotov and blow up some barrels. The fire and light reflections coming from the explosions just look super fucking crisp, and to be honest, I was kinda left with reevaluating how I thought about the game at first. When they leave the oil rig and have to crash land their boat into a supply ship, the ship starts to sway heavily from left to right. And while this is happening, you can see the shipping containers moving alongside with the direction of the boat as well. We also get to see some kind of mediocre and hilarious shotgun gameplay from the player. Now, the $1 million goddamn debate is the pricing. And let me go off the record here and say that for a Call of Duty game to get complaints of pricing over the visuals may be a fucking first. For $70, this game isn't doing anything better than Modern Warfare 2019 outside of some slightly different guns, better weather detailing, and some enhanced AI properties. I understand that next gen takes more money to make. It's a fucking no-brainer for sure. So what do you get in the base edition and the deluxe edition of Modern Warfare 2? Modern Warfare 2 for Battle.net, which is fucking pointless because you can get this on Steam, which thank fuck they finally listened to us on that front of Call of Duty. Then you got your early access, same shit as every year, but for $70. If you pre-order the $100 version of the game, you get what I just stated, along with the Ghost Legacy Pack, the Red Team 141 Operator Pack, and the FJX Cinder Weapon Vault, the Battle Pass for Season 1, and 50 tier skips. If you want to know what the Weapon Vault is about, it's rumored to be in relation to the Tarkov style game mode coming out after the game's released. Ain't much been said about it, so I won't clutch at straws. But I want to give a reason as to why this game is already setting a bad example for other devs to start charging $70 for newer games. $70 in and of itself is a lot of money in today's time. $70 is quite literally a tank of gas and turning on your bathroom for like 10 seconds to take a fat piss at 2 in the morning. I get that these new games coming out aren't cheap, and who's to say that gaming ever was to begin with, unless it's a free-to-play title like Halo Infinite, Warzone, or even... well, let's just stick with Warzone and Halo for now. But like I said before, so far from what we've seen, I don't think this constitutes a $70 price tag, and if you disagree, I want to hear why so I can think about it rationally and we can debate on it. Because I really want to know why some gamers could rationalize $70 for one game, but maybe not another. So instead of staying on the negatives, let's move on to some of the positives. I want to go on the record and say that the graphics look like Modern Warfare 2019, but more polished and sleek, which is fine. I think Modern Warfare 2019 had the best graphics out of any Call of Duty game that has came out in recent years. Another thing I want to touch on is the gun recoil and gun sounds actually sound and look more improved over its 2019 counterparts. It just looked a bit fucking goofy, and the only reason I can think of is because when the person playing was using a controller with low sensitivity and had some aim assist on, it just made the movements a little snappy but also sluggish looking. I don't know. I know that it's all for cinematics, but it just looks a bit fucking odd. Which reminds me, I also want to give huge props to the team in charge of actually producing and editing the gameplay reveal, because they approached the gameplay with some tactical finesse. In all actuality, are people going to play the game like that? Not very many, but it's still a super cool touch nonetheless. During the whole showcase, they didn't touch on Warzone 2 or even DMZ, which is the Tarkov style game mode that has been talked about. I'm assuming the closer and closer we get to the final release, we will start hearing more, and I'll be here to cover it on this channel. I guess the takeaways in all of this is, if you don't feel comfortable paying $70, if you don't like how the trailer looked, if you don't like anything about what they presented, then wait for the game to go on sale. And I'm assuming it'll go on sale rather quickly, since many people on Facebook stated that they don't want to pay $70 for the game. If you would like to see me review this game once it comes out and readdress this video, then go ahead and leave a like on this video. Also, let me know what y'all think about MW2 Reimagined down below, and while you're at it, hit that sub button and notification bell under the video. I post content all the time right here on YouTube. My name is Redbeard Mortis. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you guys in the next one, but until then, I am fucking out of here.